Imagine the WWE Universe being blindsided in a single moment. Arissa LeBrock just stepped into the spotlight, and nothing will ever be the same. From the very first second she appeared on the stage, the arena was electric. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. A new force had arrived in the WWE Women's division, and the tension was palpable. The camera captured every wide-eyed reaction, from veteran superstars freezing mid-ring to fans jumping out of their seats. Viewers on social media went wild, flooding Twitter and Instagram with clips of her entrance, each post spreading faster than the last. Arissa's debut was unlike anything the division had witnessed in years. She didn't just walk to the ring, she owned every step, radiating confidence and dominance that left even the most seasoned wrestlers unsettled. The crowd erupted into chaos as pyrotechnics lit up the arena, and chants of her name began to echo, nearly drowning out the commentary. Every move she made, from adjusting her gloves to locking eyes with the top stars, screamed one thing: she was here to shake things up. The veteran WWE roster reacted immediately. Some stared, calculating their next move, while others whispered in disbelief at the audacity and presence this newcomer carried. Rumors had been swirling for months about someone who could change the hierarchy of the women's division, but no one expected Arissa to appear so dramatically, commanding attention from the very first bell. Fans were left questioning everything. Could she dethrone the reigning champions? Could she dominate storylines that have long been set in stone? As the commentators speculated wildly, highlighting her athletic prowess and celebrity aura, the backstage footage hinted at reactions that were even more shocking. Legends and current superstars alike were seen exchanging stunned glances, some smirking with intrigue, others frowning with concern. Every angle suggested one undeniable truth: Arissa LeBrock wasn't just a competitor, she was a game-changer. The tension built as the camera cut to her staring down a top champion, the energy in the arena reaching a fever pitch. Fans were holding their breath, unsure if they were witnessing the rise of a new icon or the start of an all-out war within the division. One thing was clear: the women's division would never be the same again, and just when it seemed the chaos might settle, a shocking backstage revelation threatened to rewrite the rules of the entire division. What happened next? You won't believe it. Backstage, the whispers turned into a roar. WWE's top stars were blindsided by Arissa LeBrock, and the reactions were priceless. The arena may have been exploding with excitement, but behind the curtains, the real chaos was unfolding. Cameras captured glimpses of veteran superstars pacing nervously, some shaking their heads in disbelief, others whispering urgently into earpieces. The locker room, usually a controlled environment, had turned into a storm of speculation. Fans on social media went wild as snippets of this unseen drama leaked online. Hashtags about Arissa were trending within minutes. Everyone wanted to know, who exactly was this newcomer, and how could she disrupt the hierarchy so quickly? Arissa's impact wasn't just in her presence, it was her calculated intimidation. Word spread quickly that she had already faced multiple top competitors during rehearsal segments, dominating every exchange. Commentators dissected every move in real time, marveling at her in-ring intelligence and uncanny ability to read opponents. The crowd erupted again when a clip showed her casually flipping a veteran superstar during practice, the power and precision leaving even the toughest wrestlers stunned. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Some were cheering wildly, while others whispered, "Is she too good to be true?" Backstage alliances began to form and fracture in real time. Veteran wrestlers who once had unshakable camaraderie were now visibly tense, eyeing one another as if preparing for the first official skirmish. Rumors of secret meetings, strategy sessions, and potential betrayals dominated fan forums. The WWE Universe was captivated, and the social feeds were ablaze with speculation. Could Arissa actually become the new face of the division? Was there a plan to fast-track her into championship contention? Every detail was scrutinized, every glance analyzed. The commentators teased shocking matchups that could redefine the division entirely. As Arissa prepared for her first in-ring moment, the energy in the arena and backstage collided, creating a palpable tension that no one could ignore. Fans were glued to their screens, eager to see how storylines would evolve and which rivalries would ignite first. Every minute brought another twist, another rumor that fueled the frenzy. But just as she was about to step into her first high-stakes match, an unexpected betrayal threatened to change everything. Who would make the shocking move, and could anyone survive Arissa's rise? The bell rang, and the arena shook. Arissa LeBrock's first match in WWE was about to become unforgettable. The crowd erupted into chaos as the lights dimmed and Arissa's theme hit. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. The energy in the arena was palpable, chants of her name echoing from every corner. Cameras captured every stunned reaction from veteran superstars, some staring wide-eyed in disbelief, while others silently calculated their next move. The WWE Universe was on the edge of their seats, unsure if they were witnessing the rise of a new legend or the beginning of a full-scale division war. From the opening bell, it was clear, Arissa was in a league of her own. Every movement, from her lightning-fast strikes to her flawless counters, showcased a combination of power, agility, and tactical brilliance. The commentators shouted over the roars of the crowd, emphasizing the shocking precision of her attacks. Fans on social media went wild, clips of her devastating maneuvers trending instantly. Viewers couldn't stop replaying her daring leaps, her signature moves, and the raw intensity she brought to the squared circle. But the drama didn't stop at her performance. Midway through the match, a top veteran superstar attempted a sneaky alliance, seemingly ready to overpower her. The crowd gasped. Fans couldn't believe what was unfolding. Arissa, however, had anticipated every move. With a sudden burst of strength, she turned the tables, leaving her opponents sprawled in the center of the ring. The arena erupted into cheers and screams, the energy reaching fever pitch. Social media exploded with commentary, fans calling it the match of the decade and predicting that Arissa would redefine the women's division forever. Backstage reactions were just as intense. WWE legends were seen shaking their heads, some laughing in disbelief, while others whispered about potential sabotage or hidden alliances. The stakes had never felt higher, and everyone watching knew the ripple effect of this single match would be felt for months. Rivalries that had seemed untouchable were suddenly in jeopardy, and storylines long established were being rewritten in real time. But just as victory seemed within reach, a shocking interference changed everything. Who dared challenge Arissa's unstoppable momentum, and what would it mean for the future of the division? Just when it seemed Arissa LeBrock had the match in the bag, chaos exploded in the ring. The arena erupted into pandemonium as a sudden, unexpected interference threw the match into turmoil. Fans couldn't believe what they were witnessing. A masked figure appeared at ringside, distracting both the audience and the wrestlers. The crowd erupted into chaos, chants mixing with gasps as cameras panned across stunned faces. Social media went into overdrive, with clips of the shocking interference spreading like wildfire. Viewers on Twitter and Instagram speculated wildly about the identity of the mysterious figure. No one had seen this coming. Arissa's focus, however, remained unwavering. She turned toward the source of the chaos, eyes blazing with intensity. The commentators could barely contain themselves, their voices shaking with excitement as they described the shocking scene. "This changes everything," one of them shouted. Fans couldn't believe the audacity, but they were completely captivated. Every move Arissa made in response to the interference displayed her agility, awareness, and unmatched in-ring intelligence. She was proving, in real time, that no obstacle, no matter how unexpected, could stop her rise. The veteran opponent, seizing the distraction, attempted to capitalize, landing a few hits that made the crowd gasp. But Arissa quickly recovered, turning the tide with a stunning sequence of maneuvers that left her rival staggering. Viewers on social media went wild, replaying every frame, analyzing her technique, and praising her resilience under pressure. The arena seemed to shake with every impact, the drama escalating to cinematic heights. Fans were on the edge of their seats, unsure if they were witnessing history or a complete meltdown. Backstage, the tension was palpable. WWE officials and legends were seen in whispered huddles, their faces reflecting shock, concern, and a hint of fear. Rumors began spreading instantly, alliances breaking, rivalries forming, and careers potentially being rewritten. Every angle of the broadcast emphasized one undeniable truth. Arissa LeBrock had already changed the landscape of the women's division, and the shockwaves were far from over. But as the chaos reached its peak, a legendary figure stepped forward, threatening to take everything Arissa had built. Who would intervene, and could anyone survive the storm that was about to engulf the division? The arena held its breath. Arissa LeBrock faced the ultimate test, and nothing could have prepared anyone for what happened next. As the legendary figure stepped into the ring, the energy in the arena reached a fever pitch. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. Every chant, every cheer, and every gasp collided into a chaotic symphony of excitement. The commentators were nearly shouting over the roar, emphasizing the gravity of this moment. Viewers on social media went wild, clips of the confrontation trending instantly, with fans debating who would emerge victorious. Every camera angle captured the tension, highlighting the standoff that could redefine the WWE Women's division forever. Arissa, however, refused to be intimidated. She moved with precision, anticipation, and raw power, reading her opponent's every attempt to dominate the ring. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. She executed maneuvers with a calculated brilliance that seemed almost superhuman. The veteran stars in the arena and backstage watched in disbelief, some whispering about her potential to become the next true face of the division. Social media exploded with commentary, fans declaring that WWE history was being written before their eyes. The match escalated into a full-blown war. Every strike, every counter, and every high-risk move drew gasps from the crowd. The legendary figure attempted a shocking finish, but Arissa countered with a daring reversal that left the audience screaming in unison. Fans were on the edge of their seats, unable to predict what would happen next. The commentators' excitement was palpable, painting a picture of chaos, skill, and drama that perfectly captured the cinematic intensity of the moment. Backstage, alliances were questioned and loyalties tested. WWE legends and current superstars were seen exchanging stunned glances, realizing that the landscape of the women's division had changed forever. Rumors of future rivalries, shocking betrayals, and championship upheavals flooded social feeds. Every fan watching knew that this was only the beginning. Arissa LeBrock had arrived, and the division would never be the same. As Arissa stood victorious, the arena shaking with energy and chants of her name, one question lingered. Who could stop her next? The women's division faces a revolution, and the story has only just begun. Stay tuned, because the shocking aftermath is coming faster than anyone could imagine.